Okay, so this was already mentioned, but for those of you who aren't aware, this is National Cybersecurity Month. I put this in here because I think it's really amazing that it's already in its 18th year, meaning when many of us were just getting started in the industry, this was already a topic. And the important thing I think for everybody today to know is that this is not just a large company thing. This is about individuals now. This is about small organizations, and more you're seeing it's going to be about ecosystem, and that's going to be a big thing today. The challenging thing I think you're going to hear today, frankly, at least what I tend to say is, this is a marathon, but yeah, it is a race too. So it's not like you can simply play the long game here. There is an expediency that's really required, which makes us a really interesting and challenging topic. And I put here sort of sarcastically for those who may be looking in the news, oh, by the way, no, ransomware is not a new thing. It's been here a long time. But the reality is folks are getting smarter. So I do have just a short question for TK and Fred here. Hypothetically, and this is maybe a tell to where we're going to end up in today's conversation, do you guys think things are going to look the same in 18 years? Like where are we going to get to? Like what do you guys see happening? Is this going to change or be the same in the future?
Fred, I'll defer to you first.
Oh, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I can't see anything 18 years out, Greg, unfortunately. In 3 to 5 years, what we've seen historically, if you look at a 3 to 5 year increment, is, an increase both in the cost and the pervasiveness of the attack landscape and its effects on business, but also, there's an awful lot more at stake here, than just sort of popping servers and ransomware.
Yeah.
We get into industrial control systems and actual things that sustain life. I think there's an awful lot more at stake over the next 3 to 5 years, and it will be used and weaponized in ways that we haven't seen yet. And that's definitely something to be worried about.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's clear that it's going to ramp up, and our sort of diligence needs to go the same way. So it's definitely for those who are wondering, is there an end in sight? I don't think so, right? Not in the slightest. Okay, on that note, right, here's some context. I won't spend a lot of time here. But I don't think it's anybody's secret that in general, attacks are becoming more pervasive. There's all sorts of studies about this. We picked one here from SonicWall, who just is categorizing threats that they see are relevant. And the punchline is that in general, attacks are going way up. And there are many more high profile attacks. And there's some commonality to the guys on the left here. So SolarWinds, JVS, Colonial Pipeline, Acacia. I'm wondering, maybe TK, you can comment on this. Like, what are you seeing from your perspective in terms of the largest uptick here, or things that concern you about this trend?
Well, the vectors have changed, as illustrated here, but even more so, I think everyone needs to stop merely focusing on spear phishing and appreciate the fact that application attacks are here to stay. Attacks on APIs are here to stay as a vector of infiltration, and island hopping through service providers, through the supply chain, has become quite common. And this is compounded by the fact that we've had more 0 days released this year than we have in the last few years. And that's in part due to this pax mafiosa that exists between some intelligence services of rogue nation states and the cybercrime cartels that are allowed to exist with impunity as untouchables.
I see. Okay. Yeah, and we'll touch on that a little bit. I'm curious to learn more about that and other drivers, because that's the thing that really amazes me here in a lot of this.
Please subscribe and check out more content from us.